Hello everyone and Merry Christmas. Welcome to Corey Loses, where today we will be starting a new playthrough for a Forces of Corruption mod, Republic at War's new version 1.2, the Rush to Victory version. So this has been in development for quite some time. I think it was all like 6 years maybe. The last version came out in what, 2011? I want to say, I could be off on that, but this has several changes to the mod, so we're going to play through and take a look at all of them. We're going to be playing the Fall of the Jedi GC. There are some new GCs in this version, as well as some extra fleshed out aspects to some of the existing ones, so we're going to take a look at some of those. We're going to be playing on hard as the Republic. This, like I said, did come out yesterday, so if you are looking to play it yourself, there's a link in the description to the mod database profile, as well as the Steam Workshop page for the mod. We played as both the factions in the previous release, and I talked a little bit about my feelings about that build when we played through that there, so we're going to see what's been changed in this as we play through it. There's a full changelog on the website for the mod and also on the mod database profile. So again, all the links for that stuff is in the description. I'm going to have to cut the audio for a second when we're loading up here because it does have the text crawl. In game, you can hear the music, but I can't have the music on the channel because Sony will get rid of that or claim it. So can't do that, but just imagine, like, just if you want to go play the music separately, you know, Star Wars music, you know what it is. Anyways, let's get started here. Alright, so welcome back to the Land of Sound. We're just going to pause quickly here to take a look at everything. So, the war is going well and treachery is afoot. Rumors have it that there's a shadowy figure who calls himself Darth Sidious, who may be part of the Confederacy. It has been said that this so-called Sith Lord is also controlling the Senate somehow. With the Jedi spread thin on various worlds, we need to investigate this matter. This Darth Sidious must be found and stopped before he can implement whatever treachery he has set in motion. The Republic will achieve victory if the Confederacy is removed from the galaxy. So that's what we're going to be doing. We are going to be removing the Confederacy from the galaxy. It's not actually pot. There we go. Those are some large planets there. Alright, so let's take a look here at which area. It looks like the northeast end of the galaxy. Oh my god, that is huge. The northeast end of the galaxy is most of where this differs from the map we played on last time. So let's see what we have access to here. It looks like we are on Tech 1, so we're not going to have anything super huge. What we will be doing for... I'm just going to look through all the space stuff, or all the ground stuff. Because I'm assuming the space stuff is fairly similar, except for any capital shipyards that we currently have, just to see if there's anything else we have access to. Because it is... Oh, refinery. Always need refineries. Where is, like, Rendili or something? Alderaan, Kuwat. can we build up? No, we can't build up more space stations. So these are the 4 units that we're likely to have for the early tech levels. I think we should look into building a research facility on Coruscant. And then we'll just check out what ground stuff we can do here. We can get farms there. Basically any of the economic buildings we want to get as soon as possible. But I think what we will do first, we're going to go for Freyja and Foros. We're going to try to take the rest of the core planets that we don't control yet. Rendili. Do we have Rathana in this GC? It should be somewhere. Yes, here we go. We can get a mining facility there.
Building under construction.
We can build up a lot of them. But Rathana, would we be better off putting an actual factory in Rathana? Because it's technically, I don't know if it gives any bonuses to ship construction or to any other kind of construction. Production boost for ATT. Is that a galactic boost? Yeah. Well, we'll see. So it doesn't look like we can build mines everywhere, so we may as well just use that planet as an income planet. Let's get... We'll have to turn one of our core planets into a production planet. Let's get some light vehicles on Alderaan. Refinery there. We'll get light vehicles there as well. Let's get a cantina there. And light vehicle factory. I think we're good. We have a limited amount of heroes in this GC to start off with. I'm sure we'll get more as we tech up here. But let's start off by sending these secondary core fleets into the other planets. I believe one of the changes, if you've played the old versions of Republic at War, the AI could go to some weird places. Like they could attack like way over in like really like big distances that you can't really do as a human player. And I think that's one of the things that's been changed, where that's been restructured a bit. So we'll see how we do there. Let's get over to Freyja.
Construction complete.
Oh, there's nothing here, so we can just grab that initially. We'll make sure that we're not like jumping straight on. Oh. Here we go. I think that's a new background for that too. It's been a long time since I played the last version as well. But we got there first, so free planet for us. Let's send in a Foros, and then we'll take Foros and then Cadonia Moidia. So this is a series we're probably going to be doing Mondays, Thursdays, and Sundays, the days that we don't have Thrawn's Revenge on the channel. But because we are starting a new series, we're going to do it tomorrow as well. So there will be an extra Tuesday episode in this week, especially because people have more time off, so may as well put out some more videos.
Copy that. Choose your reinforcements.
Alright. They should be all fairly grouped across the station there. Let's get in a little bit. And
calculating trajectory. We shall arrive shortly.
There were a bunch of balance changes made to the mod. One of the problems that I did have with it before was that a lot of the Republic units, except for the Venator and the ARC 170, just didn't really have much of a use. And we'll see if the changes were enough to address that.
Bearing, sir. You're passing out of range, sir. Destroying target, General. Sir. Right away, sir. Right away, sir.
Because it is a mod that's very consistent. It's really well fleshed out. But I feel like the balancing was a big thing that held it back.
Orders, General. Let's blow something up. Bombs away. I read you, General. Copy that, sir. Destroying target. What's my destination? Locking all.
Alright. See if we can use that.
Choose your reinforcements.
Changing course.
May as well use as many of these as we can.
Reinforcements cancelled.
Changing course. Course plotted.
Reinforcements
there, sir.
en route.
Changing course. Course plotted.
Reinforcements cancelled.
We'll get there, sir.
There are a few new units that we're going to be trying to use whenever we can. Let's get... Where's the hangar here? Let's get the hangar. We want to make sure that after this Munificent is dead, we don't have to deal with more. Oh, there's an extra hangar there too, so...
Firing on your mark. Package ready for delivery.
Let's get this stuff over here.
Have fighter support. Firing. Your orders, General.
Okay, hangars down.
Locking on.
Now we'll try to just focus on the weaponry that's actually facing our ships.
Blasting target.
Still some fighters here.
Firing, sir.
Corvette
Well, you guys can do that.
What's my destination? Give me a target. Attacking target.
Corvette standing by.
Just gotta check to make sure I did put it. Okay, perfect. Sorry about that.
Ready for orders. Destroying target.
Round cannon there. Let's get the turbo laser first.
Ready to take them out.
Right, that's most of the weaponry that's facing us, so I think we're probably not going to lose the Venator, even though it is fairly low. Most of the remaining weapons are facing this way. It's just the one hard point anyways.
We are victorious.
So there's the first space battle done for us. We'll probably have to wait a little bit until we have factories built up. Though we do have Yoda. Let's get the next tech upgrade. Gonna get to level 2 there. Anaxis.
Beginning
Let's build
construction.
another vehicle factory there. Yeah, we can get some
Constructing unit.
ATRTs, we can get a smuggler. Let's just take this time. I'll leave it on while we're doing that, but
Recon unit operational.
to find some of the
Building
planets
under
that we can
construction.
build some extra
Construction complete.
income on.
Beginning
Refinery
construction.
there.
Recon unit operational.
That's be space. Uh-oh. Yavin, can you build a refinery? What kids with the officer? Outpost. Boost population caps and access to secondary
Beginning
barracks.
construction. Construction complete.
Well, I guess we'll
Building
do
under
that.
Construction. Construction complete.
Do we have all that stuff? Yes, we do.
Construction complete.
Let's head in. We've got 3
Enemy
Jedi
fleet approaching.
coming at Corellia. Is that a planet that they should have access to? Where's it coming from? Bestin? Or Fondor, maybe? I don't know.
Construction complete.
Well, let's do this quickly, and then we can try to get that main fleet back to Corellia. It looks like they don't have too much actually here. Foros is a core world on Koros trunk line between Kuar and Kekelius. It is orbited by Foros shipyards, which was one of the Republic's largest and oldest shipyards.
Yes, help you I can.
Can you help me, though?
We've secured a build pad. We've secured.
Just get an
a
AI
build-
turret there. I do like this map.
Every clanker you see.
I feel like one of the best
Come.
parts of this mod, in my opinion, is some of the map design. I don't like the really large maps as much, just because of the effect that has on the gameplay. But for some of the more compact ones like this, it is like all the prop use is really nice, all the texturing is really nice. It was just something you don't really get in a lot of Empire at War mods, including a lot of hours in
We've
TR.
lost a build pad.
At your service. Moving out.
What help can I be?
All right, let's get you guys up there, because it's not really much that we have to deal with here.
Build pad.
Nope, you civilians or whatever. You're not real people.
Where do you need me?
We've secured a build pad.
We'll follow you anywhere, sir. Sir?
Turret
I'm here.
constructing. We've lost a build pad.
Clones keep the
Construction
scrap
complete.
merchants busy.
Choose your
All right, let's get
reinforcements.
Mason there. Okay, so it looks like we can't actually use
Right away, General.
We've secured
Chancellor
a build
Palpatine
pad.
as a Republic.
Sir.
I think maybe you can as the
We've lost
Jedi
a build
CIS.
pad.
Flows from the Force.
All right, there we go.
Need any assistance?
You seek Yoda?
We've secured a build pad. We've lost a build
You
pad.
guys can get in there.
We've secured.
It's not really a
build
mystery.
pad.
I know what's going on with it.
We're proud to serve you, General.
We want to get you
Let's
guys
go.
down there.
We've lost a build pad.
Let's get you guys back there, because everything else we can take care of with what we have up here. By that I mean Yoda and the ATRTs.
Judge me by my size, do you?
We did not ask
Probably.
for this war, but we will end it. If the Jedi must be soldiers, we will be good soldiers.
We've secured a build pad.
If you insist. Good, but we have a mission to complete.
We've lost a build pad.
My ally is the Force.
This battle
Our position
is
is
far
secure.
from over. If Count Dooku ever shows himself,
We've
I
secured
will
a
end this
build
war
pad.
personally.
We do our job.
It's looking like they didn't take advantage of the ability to make even clones fire while running.
You can't
Which it would make sense
We've
for
secured a build
especially the
pad.
worst battle droids, but I feel like it's something that the clones should be able to do. Maybe even the super battle
We've
droids.
secured a build
It does
pad.
help make infantry combat a lot more fluid in
We've lost
the
a
AW.
build pad.
You're not gonna like the outcome. Never surrender.
When 900 years old you reach, look as good you will not. Here am I.
We've lost a build
A
pad.
Jedi strength flows from the Force. Need help, do you?
One shot,
Alright.
one kill.
We're almost done.
Nothing deadlier than a clone behind the trigger.
You, a long time have I watched.
You guys can just come in here and take care of the droids. Yoda, you can go after the base itself.
Following your lead.
And I think that's it.
Yes, General.
Yes. Surprise.
Nope.
They will be.
There you go.
We've secured a build pad.
They did.
System conquered.
Alright,
Building
so there's one
started.
more for us, and...
Tactical battle imminent.
Alright, do we have anything here that we're going to be able to do anything with? Not really. We have, well, the stations are actually pretty good, so... Let's try to take some stuff out with the stations. And the... garrisons.
Bearing, sir.
Well, they were certainly good in the previous build,
Progress.
and I feel like they kind of did
Droids
dominate
inbound.
space combat a little bit too
Corvette
much.
stands ready. Turbo laser cannons
Reinforcements en
online.
route.
Light Corvette standing by.
Upgrade
Corvette
complete.
acknowledges. Changing course.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Corvette standing by. Course plotted.
I read you, General.
Reinforcements
Here we
en
go
route.
again.
Got 'em.
Corvette stands
Upgrade
ready.
complete.
Give me a target.
We'll just get as many of the upgrades as we can. We'll wear this down a bit. We're probably going to lose this battle, but we can bring in our main fleet there.
Corvette swinging into
And
position.
we'll check the galactic log just to
space
see
station is
what
under
the
attack.
force balance is. Ooh, we even get an acclimator.
Your orders, General. Homing in.
Light Corvette standing by.
Ready for orders, Commander.
This is bad.
Corvette acknowledges.
Upgrade
I've got a fix on that
complete.
target.
We're on it, General.
Okay.
This is bad.
Magnificent.
Your orders, General. Targeting computer online.
Request immediate
Tell me where to go. Full throttle.
That was not power to weapons.
Ready for orders, Commander. Give me a target.
Reinforcements
Locking on
en
target.
route.
Your orders, General. Bombs prime.
Upgrade
Yes, General.
complete.
Ready to take them out. Let's blow something up. In position.
Let's see. I'm going to make sure that
Reinforcements en route.
Cannons charged. Yes,
some of
General.
our hard points don't just get immediately knocked out by bombers.
Blow something up.
Space station
Cannons
damaged.
loaded.
Yes, sir. Fire at will. Right away, sir.
Let's blow something up. Starting my bombing
Upgrade
cannons charged.
complete.
Triangulating
Reinforcements
target.
en route.
That's good. Going on the side where you're not going to get immediately blown up.
Frigate at your disposal.
Stand by. I read you, General.
Repairing.
Not a conscious choice, but a good one.
Triangulating target. Copy that.
Sir. Copy that, sir.
Try to wipe out these fighters before they can bomb out anything that we have.
We've got a problem here.
What's my destination?
Shields are still full, just making sure there's nothing else we're missing on the station.
Orders, General. Blasting target.
Just a scratch, sir.
Your orders.
Now that the province is in range, they're going to be doing a lot more to us.
Sir.
Repairing.
There's only, what, level 2 station?
Ready for orders, Commander. Firing on your my destination. Attacking target.
Because some of the weaker stuff retreated, we're not going to be able to get as much damage in as I would have liked.
Damaged.
I have fighter
But
support. Destroying target. Ready to take them out.
Repairing.
it's looking like we might be able to get this first Magnificent.
Locking on.
Yes, sir.
Locking on target.
Request immediate
Blasting target.
Yes, sir.
Nope, nothing.
We have been defeated.
Alright, well we've got the other fleet into position, coming into position here. I should have brought a few more of the ships, but...
We shall arrive shortly.
Construction
Trajectory
complete.
plotted.
Tactical battle
Damn it,
imminent.
I was hoping to beat it there. Well, we have some structures, so. I think Corellia is one of the few planets that you can build the planetary turbolaser on as well, which was like super powerful on the last build.
Commander, right away. Where should I go?
Let's look for some build pads here. This is an edited version of the base game map. So you can see there's the whole extra base up here.
We've secured a build
This, from up here around like that, that's the base game map.
Do you want any help? Moving ahead. What can I do?
We've secured a
Can I
build
help?
pad.
Let's get
Turret
one of those
constructing.
turrets.
Ready. Heading out, sir.
I'm not sure if there's another
At
build
your
pad
Yes.
We've
on
lost
the
a
move.
build pad.
Going there now.
in an area where they have to come through.
Weapons check.
There's that one, but
Can I assist you?
they might be able to
Construction
get some use out of this one.
We've secured a build pad. Turret constructing.
Stay frosty. Prepare to engage the enemy. We're ready
We've
for
got
battle,
company.
sir.
Roger that, sir.
Copy that. Let's move on. Move out, men. Copy that, General. Okay, here we go. Understood, General. On it, sir.
Construction
There's those
complete.
two.
Where do you need me?
We've secured a build pad.
Well, may as well get this one just in case they walk past it.
Turret
Let's get
constructing.
AI,
Turret
AV.
constructing.
Give up.
We've secured
Yes, sir.
a build pad.
Right away, sir.
I'm here. All right.
Construction complete.
AI.
Anywhere, sir. I don't think the General would approve.
Ready.
Construction
assistance?
complete.
Clones keep the scrap merchants busy. Right away, General.
We've secured a build pad.
Let's get another AI there, because it is mostly infantry.
Sir, yes, sir. Move out!
Good.
Hello, Commander.
The only good clanker is
Here comes more of the droids.
We've
They
secured
are
a
not
build pad.
using a lot of
Construction
firing
complete.
sounds.
better make some more droids.
Understood, sir.
It's
We've
like
lost
Geonosis
a
Where should I
build
go?
pad.
all over again.
No.
We've lost a build pad.
Our position is secure. We do our job well. You can't negotiate with droids. This battle isn't over
Well,
until we
Let's scout this out. We'll see if there's another build pad we can get down there. I'm
Turret
kind of worried about the
constructing.
AATs, but I'm hoping that they'll come up this way.
never surrender. One shot, one
I mean, they aren't super strong,
nothing deadlier than a clone behind the trigger.
but we had like 8 ATRTs in the last one, in the
Let's
last
go.
battle where we were
Yes, General. What are
fighting
we
them,
waiting
so it's
for?
kind of hard to say.
Combat is a clone's natural element.
Copy that. Roger
There's
that,
one. Let's do a
We've secured
AV
a
here.
build
Oh, there's
pad.
gonna be a firefight.
Unit destroyed.
Weapons check.
Unit destroyed.
Stay frosty.
We've secured a build pad.
Can I do something?
yes, one there.
Turret
Prepare to engage
constructing.
the enemy. Copy that. Let's move on. Move out, men.
There another one anywhere
Copy
up
that,
here?
General. Okay, here we go. Understood,
Construction complete.
On it, sir. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Sir, yes, sir. Move out!
General. Good.
Understood, sir.
Let's go. What are we waiting for?
Copy that. Roger that, sir.
We're ready for battle, sir.
Construction.
Alright, I don't think they're really going to go past any other
We've
ones,
secured a
even if
build
they
pad.
do exist.
Copy that.
Well, there's this thing up here. They might go try to
Watch
get
the
that.
rear.
Turret
Never
constructing.
give up.
Move out, men.
Copy that, General. We'll follow you anywhere, sir.
There's one.
Clones keep the scrap merchants busy. We're proud to serve you,
We've
General.
secured a
The
build
only
pad.
good clanker is a wrecked clanker.
Right, here. Ooh. Look at the range on that one.
This
We've
is what clones
secured a
do.
landing zone.
Do your job.
Unit destroyed.
Nope. Too many of them. Well, we'll still get what we can so that it's a bit, hopefully a bit easier to take
We
back.
do our job well. You can't negotiate with droids. Understood, General.
We've secured a
This
build
battle isn't
pad.
over till
Our
we scrap
base
the
is
last
under
clanker.
attack.
Never surrender. On it, sir. Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
One shot, one kill. Nothing deadlier than a clone behind the trigger.
Base is under attack.
Right away, sir. We didn't start this fight. We're gonna finish it. Minimal casualties. Maximum effectiveness.
Okay. We're killing a few of the AT or AATs, but
General.
not enough.
Sir, yes, sir. Yes, General.
Reinforcement.
When they sort of mass together and come at us, we can't do much about
Move
it.
out! Good. Understood, sir. Let's go. What are we waiting for?
Is there any even... Yep, there we go.
Copy that.
Turret has been sold.
Turret constructing.
Gotta heal it up.
Oh,
We've
there's gonna be a
secured a build
firefight.
pad.
Always leave
Once they have the structure, or the landing zone secure, they're probably going to be a bit more aggressive in coming towards us.
weapons check.
Antenna destroyed.
Roger that, sir.
Let's try to
Copy
get
that.
some of these. Ooh,
Stay frosty. Lay down cover fire.
can I walk over you with these guys?
Engage the enemy. Let's move on. Move out, men. We can take these.
Seems
rust
like you're
buckets.
afraid of it. There we go.
We're ready for battle, sir. Copy that, General. Watch for friendlies.
We've secured.
See if we can get another one of these.
Don't bunch up.
Unit
Never
destroyed.
Up. Let's show these clankers what we can do.
Turret
We'll follow
constructing.
you anywhere, sir. Creasebow those clankers. Okay, here we go.
Does Crisbo mean walk all over them?
Clones keep the scrap
'Cause I will do that.
merchants busy. On it, sir. Yes, sir. Right away,
Doesn't
sir.
appear to be doing anything.
Unit
Sir, yes, sir.
destroyed.
Move out!
Construction.
Okay, so these are not super crushers.
We're proud to serve you, General. The only good
Unit
clanker.
destroyed.
Well, let's go drop some bombs on them.
Understood, sir. Let's go. Our position is secure. What are we waiting for? Copy that.
Got a couple of them.
We do our job.
Here comes a bombing run. They're going for the one ATRT.
Unit destroyed.
Good choice.
This battle isn't over until we've scrapped the last clanker.
Are you out of range? You are probably out of range there.
Never surrender.
Oh,
One shot, one kill. Nothing deadlier than a clone behind the trigger. Roger that, sir.
Unit destroyed.
Copy that. Hold this position.
making their way in. That's
Light vehicle factory destroyed.
the rest. If we just got a few things in the auto resolve, I'll be okay with that. If not, meh. Yeah, we got a little bit of it,
Lost.
but we're gonna send in the fleet.
Calculating trajectory.
We'll resecure it. We'll send our army back in.
Battle.
We do need a couple more
Vehicle in production.
ATRTs. Would be nice at least.
Unit in production.
Just to be sure. I don't want them to get too established because I think we can beat them if it's just against the units when we have what we do have. Alright, so let's get our units positioned in here. I remember the Republic units, except for the Venator, were all like paper thin, and I think even the CIS units, except the Providence and the Lucrehulk, they all just fall apart really quickly in the last build, so we'll see if that's changed at all, if they feel any more substantial. Because even, I know the Venator was nerfed in this build, but a lot of times the Venator was the only decent unit you had, so hopefully that doesn't impact it too much. I think the Acclamator's buffs were mostly about increased damage output from their weapons. So what we're going to try to do, get these guys in,
Reinforcements en route.
because I think we can beat the Munificence, but what I'm not sure about is the Providences. Because the Munificence seemed fairly frail in the battles that we had already.
Reinforcements
So let's get...
cancelled.
Nope, I want fighters all together, bombers as well.
Targeting computer online.
We need help now, sir. We need help now, sir. Contact! Oh, we've got a problem here. Check your side.
They're actually getting wiped out pretty fast too. Alright, there we go.
Just a scratch, sir. My pleasure, General. Our position is Mark 12 at point 26. Request immediate assistance. Our position is Mark 12 at point 26. I'm hit. Our stabilizers out. Request immediate assistance.
So I really don't think we can beat this fleet without that. Without destroying the... Yeah, these fighters are all dead now.
Breaking off. Breaking off. We need help now, sir. We need help now, sir.
Frigate at your
That ability's still really strong.
Ready for orders, Commander. Your orders, General. Ready to take them out. Tell me where to go. Blasting target.
We're getting a lot of damage out on the Munificence, but it's the Providence that I'm really worried about, so...
Your orders, General.
Especially now that we've lost shields on the first Venator already. Okay.
Destroying target.
There's that. Let's just...
Locking on.
Okay, there comes the first Providence.
Prepare for jump to hyperspace.
Incoming's too heavy. Just a stretch, sir.
I think we can get that. Maybe not. No. But I think we got a couple of those Munificents without losing too much of our own stuff. One a Clamber. And some of the lighter stuff.
Enemy fleet.
Yeah, it just
approaching.
feels like the Republic units still feel really frail.
Tactical battle
And a lot of the
imminent.
CIS units there, except for the Providence. Well, I don't know if the bombs we had there did. We can't defend against this either. They have Poraxes. Alright, they're throwing stacks at us that we have no way of dealing with yet, so I'm probably going to have to reduce it to medium.
Reinforcements en route.
That's how we'll win this war. One battle
At least until I get a better feel for
We've got
some of the balance changes.
Reinforcements en route.
Locking on target.
Reinforcements en route.
Blasting target.
We're on it, General.
So I think I'll do that now.
Your orders, General. I have fighter support. Engine active. Attacking task, General. Firing. Firing, sir.
It's no good. Incoming's too heavy. Breaking off.
Got it. Give me a target. Destroying target. Blow something out.
Because we can't build... It seems like the Acclamators are the best thing we can build until we get much higher in tech. Well, we'll see if we can get Venators at tech level 2, but I doubt it. And the Acclamators don't seem to be able to stand up to anything. Even if we were to spam more of them. We'll try it out. Because it seems like we have enough money for a couple more. But we'll try to build them in as many places as we can. And see if we can just beat them with greater numbers.
Ready for orders.
Space station
But as is, it seems like they're going to fall apart fairly quickly still.
Charging weapons, sir.
We have been defeated.
Recon unit operational.
Alright, so we'll have to give up Rathana.
Constructing unit.
Let's just do this.
Constructing
Recon unit
unit.
operational.
Vehicle in production. Vehicle in production.
Recon unit operational. Frigate ready,
Tech
sir.
upgrade complete.
Okay, what did we get out of that? Carrack, Syntax, and Arquitans. We'll try some more Arquitans and see if they're
Frigate ready,
gonna
sir.
be more powerful. They are pretty expensive.
Frigate ready,
Unit
sir.
cancelled.
Frigate ready,
Unit
sir.
cancelled. Tactical battle imminent.
What space do they have? It doesn't look like they have any Providence in that fleet. So maybe we can send our stuff in afterwards to this one and take it out.
Cannons loaded.
Upgrade in progress.
That's how we'll win this war. One battle at a time.
Reinforcements en route. Reinforcements en route.
Changing course.
Reinforcements en
Bearing,
route.
sir.
Reinforcements.
I'm not sure why I have those in
en
the
route.
reinforcement pool.
Upgrade
Turbo laser
complete.
cannons online.
Tell me where to go.
Reinforcements
Your
en
orders,
route.
General. Yes, General. Copy that, General.
Contact. There's too many of them.
As you wish, General.
I read you, General. There's too many of them. We can't provide any more cover.
Course lady. Battle
Upgrade
station.
complete.
This is bad.
By your command. What's my destination?
Alright, there's that. Let's get
Upgrade in
upgrades on that.
progress.
Let's blow
Oh, I guess that's the
Reinforcements.
garrison upgrades.
Cannons charged. Course plotted.
Yes, sir.
Attacking target.
That adds it to the reinforcement pool directly.
In position. Cannons loaded. Cannons targeting.
Copy
Clear
that,
target.
sir.
Maybe.
Frigate at your disposal. Triangulating target. Destroying target, General. Your orders.
Get over here. See if our next wave of garrisons get in range or into the battle. There we go.
Your orders, General. Copy that.
It's not looking good, sir.
Engaging enemy. Bearing, sir. Firing on your mark.
Complete.
Ready for delivery.
Choose your
Okay,
reinforcements.
got some Carracks, got an ARC 170. Architens, that's. The Architens is huge.
Trajectory
Well, we'll see if the Architens is going to be able to help us against some of these more threatening CIS
Our
ships.
space station is under attack.
Looks like they have a lot more
something up.
anti-ship weaponry than the Acclamators, at least.
Firing. Firing, sir. Ready to take
Acclamators.
Upgrade
your
complete.
orders, General. Cannons charged. Locking all.
Just a scratch, sir.
Locking on target.
So I doubt we're really going to be building any more Acclamators after this,
En route.
because they're just not really doing it for me. We'll probably have to stick to mostly Venators where we can and Architens, because the Architens do seem to have a lot more firepower.
Losing speed.
It's a lot of munificence on this side, so we're not going to be able to do anything about that, but
Blasting target.
we can try to take these guys out. I'm not sure what the armament is with heavy armament, so I'm not sure if this is like the turbo laser and ion cannon version.
Do I have fighter support? Homing in.
Let's see how many of these are of
Choose
the
your reinforcements.
munificence we can take out with this Architens.
It's active. Attacking target.
Yes, sir.
If any.
Destroying target, General.
Breaking off.
Locking all.
It's no good.
Locking on target.
Yeah, I don't think we'll be able to take out one entirely, but we do seem to be getting some good damage out of it. I guess the downside here would be that we're not getting any fighters,
Attacking target.
but if we can try to get a mix of some Acclamators and then put some Architens and Venators in front of them, we'll be able to potentially get something done, but
Been defeated.
Frigate ready, sir. We shall arrive shortly.
and then we'll probably...
Full battle
Nope,
imminent.
they're going to get there first. But it's only the one company. Though we don't have a vehicle factory here, so we'll see.
General.
Well, we can actually get a lot of turrets here.
We've secured
Let's move
a
on.
build pad.
Let's get
Turret constructing.
that and that.
Combat is a clone's natural. Scanners are picking up droids everywhere.
Scanners are picking up droids everywhere.
Keep the soft shell safe. Oh, there's gonna be a firefight.
We've secured
Weapons
a
check.
build
Move out,
pad.
men.
We've secured a build pad.
Alright.
Turret constructing.
AIAV.
Stay frosty.
So that should be what? 4
Okay, here
AATs?
we go. Understood, General.
Construction
On it, sir.
complete.
Yes, sir.
Can I help?
Turret constructing.
AIAV.
Prepare to engage the enemy.
Construction
Prepare for
complete.
battle. Lay down cover fire. We're ready for battle, sir. Right away, sir. Sir, yes, sir. Move out!
Construction complete.
Watch that crossfire.
Construction complete.
Suppressing fire. Watch the rear. Good. Understood, sir.
Construction
Never
complete.
give up. We'll follow you
there we-
anywhere, sir. Clones keep the scrap merchants busy. Triangulate.
They can only get
the
3 in at once anyways.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, those clones weren't
Proud to serve you,
garrisons.
General.
So once these guys are done, they're done. Well, let's see how our
Clanker is a
how our turret setup does against them here.
Okay.
We've secured a build pad.
Not bad.
Turret
Inhibitor
has been sold.
back
Contested.
in.
Turret constructing.
Yes. Will do.
Especially because they
We've
can't
lost
bring
the
in
landing
everything
zone.
at
Our
once.
position is secure.
So that's helpful.
Flanking positions.
Construction
Don't budge up.
complete. Construction
Need to make sure this is
complete.
going to shoot the right thing first.
We do our job well. What are we waiting for?
Alright.
You can't negotiate with droids.
Not
Copy
too
that.
bad so far.
Roger that, sir. Copy that. Copy that.
And we'll try to have to use
No
the,
military
or we'll have to
strength
try to
left
use the
clinger.
clones to block for the turrets.
We've
Because
secured
Never
a
surrender.
the
build
turrets
pad.
seem a little bit more fragile, and the clones can at least absorb some of the fire from the droids.
Nothing deadlier than a
There we
clone
go,
behind
that's
the
good.
Can I
trigger.
assist you?
General,
Where
Construction
do you need me?
complete.
Sir?
We've
Get
secured
another one in
a
there.
build pad.
yes, General. Roger that, sir. Combat is a clone's natural element.
Construction complete.
I'm here.
No! Okay, well they got it, so... It's gonna be a bit harder to defend against now. Hopefully we can try to take out enough of their stuff that they can't rush it as much. But it is mostly just
There's gonna
the
be a firefight.
infantry.
Weapons check.
Because I think they only got... I think it's just 4 per company of the AATs.
With
And those
pleasure.
are mostly holding back right now.
Okay, here we go. Understood, General. On it, sir.
And I want to say it's 6 groups, or 6 squads per droid company.
Stay frosty.
Alright, there we go. We held Kuat, which is always nice. Are they going to send their
Tactical
fleet away?
battle
No, we
imminent.
got there in time. So let's try... I think we should be able to win this one, no problem. But what I would like to do... some of the places that
Unit
we've queued up a
cancelled.
few acclamators, let's
Constructing unit.
shift that back for some Arca 10s. We'll see if we can hold any of this other territory with that. Rathana... you know what, I'm going to sell one of those and we'll get a
Building
vehicle factory,
started.
just so we can protect it a little bit
Training
better.
troops.
And we'll try
Training
to build some of those up, get a bit more defenses going on some of these planets that are going to be a target for the CIS.
Building under construction.
We do have the next level of station, so we'll have to invest a lot in those. But let's go.
Ready for orders, Commander.
Would have been nice to have a
That's how we'll
Pathfinder
win
there,
this
but I
war.
forgot to set it.
One battle at a time.
Alright.
I read you, General. We're on it, General.
19s,
Yes,
control
General.
1.
What's my
You
destination?
guys control 2.
Bombs primed.
There we go. They won't have too many fighters in this fleet, because Munificents don't have hangars. I don't think anything they have here has a hangar.
Look, sir. Droids.
Let's see if we can
Breaking
knock any of these out with their fighters.
We need help now, sir. It's not looking good, sir.
Okay, that's going to go down. All these are going to be fairly weak. I'm mostly just concerned about finding Munificence. If we can take down all of their shields before they
What's
actually
my
get there.
destination? Tell me where to go.
Yes, sir. Things just went from bad to worse. We're on it, General.
There you go.
Our position is Mark 12 at point 26. Request immediate assistance. Breaking all. It's not looking good, sir.
That's not what I wanted. I wanted that. No.
Fire at will.
There you go.
Breaking all. Request immediate
Your
assistance.
orders, General.
This is bad.
Yes, General.
Request immediate assistance. It's no good. Incoming's too heavy. It's no good.
I have fighter support.
It's not looking good, sir.
Destroying target, General.
Right away,
Locking
sir.
all.
Request immediate assistance. Right away, sir.
Let's get over here.
Our
And okay, I think without the shields we should be fine, even with the acclamators. Acclamators. There's a lot of those down. We do need to check that that graph. Alright, those are going down. We've got most of them. I don't think we've lost too much here. We got close with that. Maybe one other one went down. Let's get you guys into the fight a bit more. Group 1, go for whatever you can. Even if it's just the hammer pickets. It's going to be hard for our ships to chase them down anyways. Oh, they are defending. Try to get these in range. Are they going to be able to do that? Yes, perfect. Right, so we got pretty much everything except for that one lander. We lost a Acclamator and we lost a lot of the light frigates. Okay. Could be worse.
Frigate ready, sir.
So on the next week,
Frigate ready, sir.
we're definitely going to build the shipyard back up at Kuwait, and we'll try to get as many of the level 3 stations on these core worlds. This is going to be what we really need to protect.
Construction complete. Beginning construction.
That's going to be a good use of our credits right there, but I think we are going to leave it there for today's episode. So next time we will continue to build those things up, and we'll try to we'll start picking our targets. So if you guys want to see us attack more in the north here, leave that in the comments, or if you want to go more to the south, leave that in the comments. But anyways, like I said at the start of the video, if you want to play this for yourself, there are links in the description to the mod database page, the website, and the Steam Workshop profile. But until next time, which will be tomorrow, thanks for watching everyone, and I will see you then. Bye.